Okay, hello everyone. In this video, I am taking care of some more of my Gnome Mage quests. By the way, this is part 4, I believe. Or 5, I can't remember. I think it's 4. Anywho, sorry there's a little break there. I had some problems getting the first part recorded, but I didn't move too far. I think in this one I take care of all 3 quests I have up. Bring the Mug Back, Troll Cave, and Refugee's Quandary, which are pretty simple. You might see a couple parts where my messenger pops up. That's because I'm talking to some friends, a friend that I haven't talked to for a while. This is pretty simple. It's pretty simple to collect these. The Frostbane Troll Whelps aren't that hard, but for anyone who's Alliance, you know that trolls are horde, so it's fun. There are going to be a couple slight differences in this video because I had to make some pauses. So if you notice anything in particular different, sorry about that. I had a slight pause. Um, they just did finish maintenance and I just got back a couple days ago. So I took a couple pauses here and there because one, I was talking to my friend and I just paused it when I wrote the video, and you can't really tell them that they're there. Uh, I'm still currently talking to them, so this recording might get a little silent from times when I type. I don't talk. Um, as you've seen, the troll whelps aren't that hard. They're just obnoxious. Uh, I recently got Spore, so I've been playing that a lot more. Now, I usually talk a lot about my characters, but I love mages, so um, with a mage, it all depends on how you like using your spells. I prefer the fire spells to any other types of spell. So I tend to stick with just using Fireball and a couple area of effect ice spells like Frost Nova. And that's about it. I don't tend to just use that when I'm trying to run away and stuff. I've never actually sat there in combat and used many ice spells because, for one, they aren't as damaging as some of my fire spells because I choose a fire spec because I want to up my fire spells, which traditionally are higher damaging spells. And I don't like stopping my enemies from moving. It kind of makes me bored after a couple minutes. Um, if you're wondering why I'm taking the long way here, it's because I've got to stop by here and turn in a quest anyway. Oh yes, the Refugee's Quandary, I actually have to go really far back to turn it in, and I didn't quite get to it. I'm watching this in its laggy version, so this might be a little off. And I'm standing in the fire there, which will hurt you. The bottom bar is blue because I've been off this character for like half a month now. But it's quite interesting. I mean, I'm destroying everything with this fireballs, and I recommend if you're a mage, you should look into the different specs and see which one you like more. The arcane spec is the most interesting one for the early spell because it has a channeling where it hits 3 times and does about the same damage as a single shot fireball. But if you get hit, you can lose a shot from it. So it's really up to, if you're at a far distance, it actually will do more damage, but the problem is if anything hits you, you lose your power to use it. You lose power towards it. So, um, I actually level up here in a couple minutes because of that blue bar, and it's pretty odd. I think this is one of the points where I didn't turn the video. Yeah, I'm chatting with my friend. I just left that on there. Um, so I'm waiting for any questions or comments that people are going to leave. I've been finding some really interesting ones. I was recently gone for a weekend. That's why I haven't been putting up anything. I was so frantic. I just got back Monday. I had to work Tuesday, and yesterday I was just wiped out. And today I had to go get my car inspected, which I did before this. It's a very disturbing world we live in today. Collecting Felix's stuff is rather simple. You just gotta find little glowing boxes and click the cog, and it opens faster. Now, one of the things they've done is they made it so that opening these things and opening chests is a bit faster than it used to be, which I think is helpful. Originally, it took about the same time it takes to cast Fireball, roughly, to open. And actually, no, it was longer than it took to cast Fireball. It had a pretty long open time, which gave the enemies time to run up and attack you. They sensed you. Now it's a bit faster. Yeah, they aren't that tough. No matter what class you pick, you're gonna not have any problems with these guys. In fact, right there, I was just finally getting a belt. Since I'm not buying any gear, I'm really underpowered. If you buy all your gear, you're not gonna have any problem with these. In fact, the best way I recommend to buy any gear is the very start. There's those really low level creatures that usually drop meat and stuff that'll only sell for 1 or 2 copper. Sometimes they have an item and it's not worth much, but if you can collect enough of it, like sometimes the pelts and stuff sell for a little bit more. You can actually sit back there and get a good chunk of it and use that to get your armor, because not many people stay back there to collect things. And it's really helpful to sit back there and collect stuff and get it going so that when you do complete everything, you don't just uh, waste your time. You can actually do that to earn up some money so you can make sure you have better equipment. And I tend to do that a lot. I'll sit back and kill those things off for a little bit, make sure I'm fully stocked before leaving. But in these ones, I just want to get these done as fast as possible. And I'm sorry about the delay. I'm planning on doing a Spore video here soon. So if anyone wants to see anything particular about it, I'm not going to do like sit there the entire time saying, oh, this is boring. I'm going to actually try and do something. It's a crazy thing. I'm running out of magic. Yeah, now the enemies are starting to pose a threat where you're going to run out of magic before you can kill them because your spell... This is something I didn't know until just recently, but as you level, your spells become more and more expensive. I think I turn in the Troll Cave, and that's the last quest. Then I've got get a new one to go turn in, which is kind of entertaining, kind of fun. And the crazy part about this is most people don't realize that this is a really easy structure to do things. But it's pretty hard. I just picked something random there. I can't use any of them. You can train to use different ones, and it'll work. And I think that, yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll have the next one up as soon as I can.